Hi, good morning, everybody. I hope that you are in good spirits and in good health. You woke up this morning, so give thanks. Before all else, give God thanks because there's somebody somewhere out there who didn't wake up this morning. So we have a lot to be thankful for. Any day above ground is a good day. That's what I always say. I want to take some time to have a conversation with you this morning because I'm feeling a little bit annoyed. We know that this is a very charged atmosphere due to elections going on. And we enjoy elections. We enjoy listening to the aspiring politicians or aspiring MPs present themselves and their prospects and their strategies that they want to implement should they be elected. We look forward to the debates. We look forward to getting to know them. So it's with a little dismay that a beautiful, black, intelligent, aspiring politician could get on a platform and compare women to bulldogs and Great Danes. To me, I think that that's just disgraceful. And imagine a beautiful, intelligent black woman on a political platform questioning your worth as a woman because you do not have children. I really thought that we had passed that. I really thought that we had left the gutter politics in the past. I think that women have done so much to shape the political landscape in Barbados that to even attempt to diminish what they have achieved because they don't have children is very insulting. And I wouldn't say that the person should offer an apology because I know that politicians tend to say things that they don't mean. And I know that politicians also say things that they do mean. So as a woman without children, I'm thinking that speech is directed not only to female politicians, but to me and to other women out there who don't have children. And imagine that this is 2022, where I thought that many of us had released false perceptions of what being a woman entailed. And I thought that we realized by now that a person doesn't need to have children to validate their existence as a human being. I do not need to have children to validate my existence as a woman. Womanhood could include motherhood, but motherhood does not define my womanhood or my femininity. And I hope that that is made clear. And I will just repeat it, that womanhood could include motherhood, but motherhood does not define my womanhood or my femininity. I think that there are many reasons, and we know this, there's so many reasons why women do not have children. Some cannot have children because they're challenged with, fertility issues, health issues. Some women conceive and they have multiple miscarriages. Some women are told if you ever bring a child to term, it could jeopardize your life. Some women, on the other hand, just don't want any. And I have friends who don't want any. And they have boldly said, I don't want children because I don't think that I could be the type of mother that a child needs. Should they be labeled as being selfish, because they don't want to have a child? Should their existence be questioned? Should their femininity be insulted because they've opted not to have children? I think not. I really think not. Meanwhile, we have females out there who have multiple children without any means, any financial stability, without the emotional stability to ensure that that child has a well-balanced upbringing. And let me include spirituality in there as well. And yet society is expected to ensure that child does not fail. But we all have our parts to play because children are God's gift to the world. So it doesn't matter if male and female are being irresponsible and bringing children into the world that they can't take care of. Society is left to hold the slack. Yet, women who don't have children are being degraded. As a woman without children, I am driven by my passion and purpose. And I think that once you've found your passion and once you've found your purpose, what can make you happier? I mean, does that mean that I should be degraded or berated by my choices? I think not. If a man decided that he doesn't want to have a child, nobody says anything. A man could decide a man can go his entire life without having a child and nobody says anything. Nobody berates him. There's no stigma attached. There's no ostracism. Nobody questions his motives. He is recognized as hardworking and innovative and vigorous and independent and strong and ambitious. But when a woman decides she doesn't want children or she can't have children, she's not a full woman, you know? Because you're only a woman if you got 2 breasts, and you're only a woman if your ovaries and everything functioning and your eggs good, and you're only a woman if you get pregnant and, deliver a child. That's what make you a woman. I think not. We have been educated freely and well because we have a very good educational system right here in Barbados. I would think that level of thinking is archaic. I would think that we were past that. And I would think that any female politician should know that all women are legitimate and valid with or without children. And it is our job as a society to recognize what will no longer be tolerated. I don't think that we should have to tolerate that nonsense on the political platforms. I really don't think so. It is totally unacceptable for any female seeking election to get on any political platform, to berate and degrade in the most disrespectful manner the Prime Minister, or any other female in politics simply because they have chosen a course for themselves which did not include biologically birthing children. Address the PM's style of leadership. Address the decisions made which affect all Barbadians. Address those things, but refrain from questioning a person's womanhood. Are you intimidated by her strength? Are you intimidated by her intelligence? Are you intimidated by her ability to be articulate and well received by global leaders? That you have to sink into the gutter to pick at the one thing that has no bearing on who she is as a human being. I'm just going to end by saying this. I would not place an X for any representative or any party who did not respect me as a human being or my choices. My personal choices have no impact on how you seek to represent me as a Barbadian. Finally, above anything else, if you can't be anything, be kind. And there are 24 females vying for a seat in this general elections. I hope that none of them after today go into the gutter. I do hope that as Black Barbadian female politicians, they seek to uplift and inspire all Barbadian women and the young girls, the young teenagers, the young female adults that are coming up in society who are looking towards you, politicians, as inspiration. We are watching you, we are listening to you, and we will judge you based on what you present to us. God bless. Have a wonderful day. Okay?
And you all compare my president to this Prime Minister, and I say this without apology. You cannot compare a bulldog to a Great Dane. See different breed, and everything that you have said about my president is because she is a woman. She speaks like a woman. She talks like a woman. She carries herself like a woman, and I, as a woman, cannot stand here and allow her to be victimized for being who she is, because the same fate will fall on me.